Hi, my name is Zoe. I'm a professional psychic, and today we're going to talk about confidence and how to be a confident psychic reader. Self-doubt and lack of confidence and insecurity is the worst thing a psychic could feel because they need to have a sense of control and feelings of security and stability when they come into a reading, especially when they're reading other people. Number one, think about how you want your client to feel from your reading. Empowered, at peace, aware, validated, seen, informed. When your client walks out the door, what are they feeling? I don't know about you, but I have left some psychics feeling confused, afraid, more worried, having more questions, and that's pretty shitty. I never want my clients to feel that way about my readings. I never want them to walk away feeling like they didn't get what they wanted or that they weren't feeling empowered or guided by my words. I want to provide guidance and give them a feeling of validation, of empathy. I want them to feel like warm and cozy when they leave my readings and uplifted, and for them to feel like, wow, I can do this. So how do you want your clients to feel when they walk away from your reading? Because the truth is, most of the time, a client won't remember every little thing you've said during your reading. They'll remember how it made them feel. If one of your clients had a great reading with you and is recommending you to another client, it's not because of one thing you said, it's because of overall how you made them feel during your reading. So keep that in mind. The sensation that they're feeling is always going to impact them more at the end of the day than your words. Number two, go see a bad psychic to remind yourself that you are an amazing one. I know a lot of people won't like this one, okay? But the truth is that a lot of the time we feel better about ourselves when we are comparing ourselves to bad situations or people that aren't great. Like, I don't know about you, but a lot of people in relationships, they'll compare their relationship to their friend's relationship, and then they'll realize how crazy messy that person's relationship is, and they'll go back to their partner and they'll be like, wow, we're amazing. This is the best. I don't like to compare myself to other psychics, okay? But this person, if I go to them and they have like a $5 reading and I sit down with them, it reminds me how great I am because they suck so much. It's kind of fucked up. I'll admit it's kind of fucked up, but I do it anyway because sometimes it's just an ego boost, and it makes me realize that we need more psychics like me who know what they're doing. And sometimes you just need that reminder. Number three, keep a file of all your good reviews, your customer testimonials, your newspaper clippings, a list of your accomplishments. Write it all down or put it in some kind of folder, and then you can look at it whenever you need a confidence boost or a reminder that you got this. Like, you have a lot under your belt already, that you have done certain things, that people have enjoyed your readings in the past, and it might make you feel a lot better to look through it. Number four, get a human design reading. You can get a free human design chart online, and it will tell you all these things about yourself and how you go about life. It's similar to astrology, but it's got a little bit more to it, where it has a combination of I Ching, astrology, gene keys. One thing I would look at is your authority. So I am a splenic authority, which means that my intuitive downloads just come to me right away, like in the moment. And they're very, very quick. And so knowing that about myself, I can trust that these hits that I'm getting in the moment from the cards, they're real intuitive downloads. If I were more of an emotional authority, I would need emotional clarity. And if I were more of a sacral authority, then I would get a gut response. It can also help you understand your clients as well. If you do readings on them or you look up their chart, you'll understand what kind of energy you're working with, which can also help. Make sure you get your chart and comment below what your energy type is and what your profile is. I am a 6/2 splenic manifester. What are you? Number five, psychic affirmations. Affirmations are a powerful way to reprogram your brain and boost your confidence. The more we say something over and over again and we mean it, the more it starts to cement in our brain and become who we are. So for example, when you're saying, I am psychic, I am psychic all the time, then you really start to believe and feel and own that you are psychic. It may feel weird at first, like you're looking in the mirror and you're just telling yourself you're psychic, but the more you do it, the more you really own it and get into it, the more you will believe it. And I actually was doing this my whole life without realizing it, because from a young age, I knew I was psychic. So I was constantly telling people that. I was like, yeah, because I'm psychic. Like they would be like, how do you know that? And I'd be like, well, because I'm psychic. Like they would look at me funny, like, okay, wow, really? This person believes that? But I said it so much to the point where there was no doubt about it, no question. I am psychic, you know? And I would tell people that all the time, and it became a huge part of my identity. It became who I am. So get really clear on what you're affirming and say it. Affirm it over and over again. Every time I'm in the shower, I'm basically saying it to myself out loud. The power of the spoken word, very impactful. Some other ideas are, my psychic powers are growing every day. Another one is, I see auras. My inner wisdom is powerful. I am extremely intuitive. My third eye is open. I receive psychic downloads. I feel psychic energy. The more you say this stuff out loud and to people in a very confident way, the more you're gonna feel that way. Number 6, you don't need 30 spreads. A lot of the time, people get into tarot reading and they just start to collect all these spreads. They think they need like 10 spreads for different things and different types of readings. But the truth is you just need one general spread in the beginning. Like, don't go crazy with the spreads. I use the Celtic Cross spread. It's a classic. It covers a lot of different things. It allows for layering, but I also have a really good mirror spread for relationships. And of course, I know more of them now because I've been doing this for so long, but in the beginning, you don't need that many, okay? Don't go crazy. Number 7, remember to have fun. And don't compare yourself to others. Don't try to imitate someone else's reading style or the way they do things. Just be you. Just have a good time. Like if you're doing this, it's because you want to do this, because you like helping people, or whatever the reason. Just be you. Have fun. Number 8. Journaling about the root cause of your fears. Ask yourself, why am I freaking out? Why am I so worried? What is it that I am not confident about? Why am I not confident? Because the truth is, a lot of it stems from something deeper, and you have to look at why and then go from there. So for example, is it because you're afraid of rejection? Are you afraid people are going to reject you? Is it a fear that you won't measure up to other psychics? Is it a fear that you're forgetting something? Is it imposter syndrome? Because once you know specifically what it is that you're afraid of, it will be a lot easier to combat it and find ways to get over it or get through it. I think it's really scary. We see a lot of things nowadays, like videos come out where people are trying to prove that psychics are fraudulent, and it's really like beside the point. But it's still scary. Like, what if we get someone who's trying to film us or something? You know, like there's a lot of different reasons why people are scared now, especially in this age where we have cancel culture and criticism. If we say one wrong thing, you know, our job is already very sketchy to a lot of people. A lot of people don't believe in psychics. So it makes it a lot harder, you know, and it makes it easy to feel doubt. But the truth is that we just have to live our truth, and this is our truth, that we are psychic and that we have a lot to offer and we can help people. Work on how you deal with criticism. If a client says you're wrong to your reading, what do? Do you freeze up or do you shut down? Do you feel like you need to defend yourself and say like, no, this is what the cards are saying? Or how do you handle it? Like, what is it that you do when you're feeling criticized or scared? Because that kind of response is going to tell you a lot, and you have to be able to work through that response and really respond in a healthy way. Number 10, remember, you are not obliged to prove yourself to anyone, and you also don't have to fix them. You're not there to fix their problem, and you also do not have to be 100% clear and accurate. You are a human being, not a machine. Set some really strong boundaries and limitations for yourself so you know. and have a code of ethics always. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and make sure you watch the previous video on confidence because I give a lot of other really awesome tips. Have you ever struggled with confidence during a reading? Do you want to be a reader and are you too afraid to? I want to hear all about it in the comment section below. Have a wonderful day.